Women's semi-final of the Universiade volleyball competition ready to get underway. Russia against Japan. It's a repeat of the final from 2 years ago. It's going to be Tamaki Matsui who'll get things going for Japan. Japan against Russia. Japan in the white shirts. And we're ready to go. Spike from Komova, didn't quite come off. Well, that one, no. Good defense from Japan again. Couldn't quite do enough there. And the first point is for Russia. And then you saw the power of those attacks. They're starting off with Lazareva. Vorobyeva's at the front, as is the number 10, Domigmova. To start. What can Japan do this time? And they have their first point. Already you can see court being dried up. It's very important that there isn't any moisture on the court. The spike that time was from Mami Yokota. It was too hot to handle. One apiece. Japan have a lead for the first time. As I was saying, a serious height disadvantage. They can look to make that up over the course of this match. Remember, first to 3 sets, 25 points. If it goes to 5 sets, first to 15. Clever work that time from Lazareva. He's been one of the stars so far of this competition. A clever little dink. I'm used to seeing huge spikes from her. Maria Vorobyeva with her first serve of this semi-final. Just came off the net, but it's still in play. And there we see the advantage of having some far taller women at the net there. It's a powerful front three, isn't it? Dokimova, Lazareva. Another serve from Vorobyeva. I think that was a service fault, indeed it was. So three-piece early on in this first semi-final. It's gone straight out. A couple of service errors so far. Certainly can't afford to give this Russian team any free points at all. That was clever work from Lazareva. It's not all about big hitting. There's good intelligence and vision on the court there for Russia. For Anna Lazareva. It's a nice little 5-3 advantage early on. The Russians. That was a huge spike that time from Furuya. Shimami Furuya. Just at Atsugi Shi. Japan, and there was no stopping that. First points for Valeria Zatseva. 1.90 m. Japan have no one near that height. So I'm saying 1.97 is 1.87, excuse me, is the average height for the Russian team. Brilliant defense from Kornisova. Persistence pays off there And it's back to 6-5. An entertaining long rally. I'm just filling up here in Napoli. More for the second game, one has to say. Italy against Hungary should be a good atmosphere for that. But one has to say the winner of this match will probably be favourite for the final. 6-5 to Russia. Good work that time from Ikoa. Nothing was going to stop that. Real power, fast hands. 6-6. Good news for Japan. Such good news that time. Taking a few risks on the serves. The result is often giving away a few free points. About how risky you want to be on serve. Both sides thought they had that point for a second. Take another look at that. It did go Japan's way with that attack, as you can see, out. So back to 7-7 and a close start to this first semi-final in the women's volleyball competition at the Universiade. 112 countries are here in Naples and the surrounding region. So Japan take the first time out. 5,971 athletes in all. 222 events across 18 sports, and volleyball, certainly in this part of the world, one of the most popular sports. Volleyball, one of the bigger sports in Italy, and have a good tradition in this competition to Italy. Sent the most athletes, 301 athletes here from Italy, 198 from China. Russia have a big delegation too, 275. The other nations that take this Universiade very, very seriously indeed. It's going to be Ikawa ready to serve. Japan 8-7 up. Oh, brilliantly done from Japan, even without that height advantage. The blocking was top-notch. And Lazareva was the player frustrated. So it's Ikawa again. And Japan are on a very good run here. Is that long? It is. The good run keeps going on. 3 points on the bounce for Japan. These are worrying times for Russia. Vorobieva, just a lot of frustration there. There's Ikawa again. No surprise there, there's going to be a technical timeout for the Russians, who have some work to do. This is where Andrei Voronkov and his coaching team earn their corn. Turning things round, they have to at the moment, because they've lost 3 points on the bounce. That's why Japan are 10-7 ahead in the early stages of this semi-final. Ishikawa ready to serve again, with Japan leading 10-7. It's fair to say Japan the underdogs for this match, but they've started very well. We'll see if they can continue. It's wide again. Anna Lazareva not really spiking up to her billing, her reputation and her talents. Ahead of this game, 72 spikes, which is the highest number among the Russian players. 7-11 now. Much better from Volobieva. It's at 85. Height, the outside hitter. A good little run that for Japan, wasn't it? 8-11, they would have taken that at the start of the match. Valeria Zatseva. Disappointing going straight out. 3-point for Japan. All that at this level. She comes straight off. It's the turn of Tanaka to serve. Good defense again from Japan. That time does go Russia's way. Side out, and 3 points is the gap again. My word, Russia really needed that. Risheva with the serve, and a good one it was too. Riseva's first ace of the match. The gap is 2 from Ural State University. So Riseva, as you can see. I think that was the outright straight in the net from Mami Yokota. Yokota, the middle blocker, plays for her club Haratsukashi. The gap is closed. It's better news for Russia as they look to win a 4th consecutive Universiade title. This time Japan's turn to take a timeout. These Universiade kicked off with a lavish opening ceremony. Hope you caught that. That was at the end of a fascinating torch run as well, where there's some of the good and the great and the good of Italian sports involved in the carrying of the torch around this part of Italy. Always a great way to get a major competition underway. It's well underway now, as is this semi-final. It looks like it's going to be a close one. It's going to go Russia's way. Good blocking that time, wasn't it, from Evdokimova. Smolensk. There's our 5 of this squad from Russia. A hotbed of volleyball talent. Down the line from Shima. Mikoto Shima. Japan's most prolific player against the USA in the pool game, 13 points. She scored there. She'll be delighted with that again. 1 point the gap. Good defense from Riseva. And Russia make the most of it. Good defense again from Riseva, working so hard in the backcourt. They were just too hot to handle. Russia's libero, Kornosova, doing her level best, but never going to be stopped, that one. And just blocking the ball going straight towards her face. 12-14 now. It's better from Russia. Maria Vorobyeva, one of the more powerful hitters on court. Nice overhead from Riseva, good set that was. Vorobyeva again, and that's very disappointing. Right into the back, I think, of one of her own players indeed. It hits Speskite in the back. Never a good idea. 2 points the gap again. Yokota with the serve. Lazareva keeping it simple that time, Russia. It's gone Russia's way as well. There's an infringement at the net somewhere. So we're back level after a long period of deficit for Russia. So it's going to be Evdokimova again. Not the best reception. Could be an advantage for Russia now. Oh, that was nicely done, clever work. The dink from Ikawa. Showing really good intelligence there. Confronted with big middle blocker, just going over the top. This is a nice angle to see it. Really well done. Time for another timeout. So first set of this first semi-final, Japan against Russia. Japan lead by 1. And again, that's quite far out from Speskite. Disappointing. The quality of the spikes has just not been good enough for Russia today. You see Andrei Voronkov in front of me, not happy at all. As Japan have a 2-point lead. Make that 3 points. 3 points on the bounce for Japan. They can sense the first set might be going their way. Hit the antenna. That's why. That's a point for Japan. We're on a good run. Nice high set. But again, attack is poor from Speskite. It was there to be hit. It was mishit. Russia not showing the quality that they have done so far in this competition. And they trail by 9. It's going to be another timeout. No surprise there. The smile on the Japanese faces. Because they lead by 4. We're getting towards the business end of this first set, and Japan are in control at the moment with a 4-point lead. They've won the last 4 points indeed. Good defence again from the back of the court, to no avail. It's Arisa Inui doing absolutely everything she could to get to that. Russia still have a lot of work to do. Lazareva with the serve right out. No, can't afford to give points away at this stage. As much as some coaches like to take a bit of a risk with the serves, I think this is the time and the place. Because Japan have got a real head of steam, you know. Side out that time. No word, Russia needed the point. After a poor serve last time from Lazareva. Turn over Angelina Sperskata again. Off comes Lazareva. So will she really go for this serve now, I wonder? Will she take a risk? No is the answer. Again, that little dink, giving Japan the advantage. Just out, it was just out, my word, it was close. But the red flag is up. She's having some defensive work to do, but there was a touch on the way. Excuse me, that's why the point was Japan's. It came off the block. 4-point advantage. That's cut. As Evdokimova comes on. Some extra height to that front court. The setter, Vodnosova, comes off, as you'd expect. They're using that little dink to great effect. Ksenia Smirnova, 1.90 m of her, has just come on. Let's see what kind of serve she puts in. Again, real frustration there for Andrei Voronkov. Lack of communication among the Russian team. 22-18. And long from Rusu. Again, it was set up quite nicely for Rusu, but long and by quite a distance. 2 points needed for Japan, and they will have the first set. Better for Russia, closing the gap. Heading on the right side of the line, as Russia are concerned. So the tactical changes coming on now, as Daria Risiva gets ready to serve. The height of the blockers coming into good effect there. Hours and hours of training coming to good use there. Just that wall of Lazareva and Evdokimova doing the blocking work. Japan get one back. Spike that time from Shima. And again, good quality in the setting. That's why Japan have a big advantage And they're at set point. Russia stay in it. Unstoppable spike that time, but now the pressure is on Vorobieva. Match set point, excuse me, for Japan. And they get it. The first set goes Japan's way. 25-21. And Japan, looking for revenge after losing the Universiade final 2 years ago, have started in superb style. They lead by 1-0. So it just had an entertaining first set in this first semi-final of the women's volleyball competition at the Universiade, and it's gone the way of Japan. And as you can see, Andrei Voronkov, the coach, quite animated because the quality of the hitting was just poor. Far too many spikes went long, and Japan, despite a huge inferiority in terms of height, just played cleverer and smarter volleyball, and that's why they are ahead. That's why Ken Nemoto will be delighted after the first set. These are your first set stats. The key one is that Japan have won it 25-21. So Ken Nemoto, a very happy coach indeed. Japan leading by 1-0. They won their group, incidentally, as did Russia. Japan coming above Italy, USA and Switzerland with a perfect record, 9 points from their 3 matches. Italy was second. In the other groups, Russia ahead of Canada. Russia a perfect 9 as well, ahead of Canada, now eliminated, who are second. Group B, that went to Brazil, 9 points ahead of Germany. Group C, Hungary, 8 points. The Czech Republic, 6. Remember, 3 points garnered for a team that wins 3-0 or 3-1. And in those quarterfinals, they all went 3-0 in fact. Russia beating the Czech Republic 3-0, Japan beating Germany 3-0, Italy overcoming Brazil 3-0, and Hungary, far too strong for Canada, 3-0. So that's the story of the quarterfinals. We're now semi-final action. And if the Japanese can continue like this, they might get revenge after losing 2 years ago in the final. The Japanese players just ginning themselves up, looking to keep up the momentum. The libero Yuka Ikea is on. The liberos, of course, have to wear a different colour than the other players. The backcourt players, defensive specialists, as Elena Novik gets the second set underway. Inui confronted with a Russian wall. Marisa Inui. And good blocking there, that's what they're there for. It's going to be hard to get past those two. So Novik goes again. On the serve. It's better from Russia. I think they've had a real talking to after that first set. Already signs of improvement. Nil to Russia already. No stopping Mikoto Shima that time. So Arisa Inui serves. Up to 2-2. Oh, that was good work from Japan and good work for Tsunami Furuya. Good defensive work, then a nice set. And finding the gap between the two blockers, you can see. That was really well done. Japan are right back with the lead. Two, 4 points on the bounce for Japan. Just to my left, the Japanese players who are not on court are literally dancing for joy. The body language, clearly the Japanese seem to be much more relaxed, enjoying their volleyball. Stress, tension on the faces of the Russian players, that goes off the antenna, so point for Russia. Off the block, so a point for Spearskaita. Vorobieva with the serve. That was in the net, you know. Well, the point's going Russia's way. The left arm goes up. Just creep over. Best angle to see it. The point that gives Russia a lead. Oh, it's not over. The Russians were celebrating, but it was far from over. Brilliant defense from Japan. It goes Japan's way. Well, Russia will certainly live to regret that premature celebration. That was just fantastic defense, wasn't it? That's what the liberos are there for. And Yuka Ikeya winning a point. Effectively winning a point with that defense. That's long, that's very long. See the disappointment on the faces of the Russian players. It's very early on in this match, but nevertheless the body language is not good for the Russians. Their heads are down and really disappointed faces. Japan are on a roll. It's better. Spearskaita. Middle blockers doing their job there again. So again, Russia's serving is poor. It's the same story. It was a decent set, you know, but the spike was really wide to the right-hand side of the court. A nice angle to look at it. The point was there for the taking, cross-court, but it was out. Timeout, 8-7 to Russia. So Russia lead 8-7 in this second set. After losing the first 25-21. Just looking at some of the stats from the first set. Top scorer for Russia was Anna Lazareva, no surprise there, with 6, and 4 points for Chinami Furuya of Japan. Brilliant defensive work. Fantastic dig, it really was. On the Ikeya. And that's lovely work from Japan. It really was. Showing all the skills and technique needed in volleyball. Fantastic dig, good set, good teamwork, good cooperation. Spike to finish it off. Lovely work from Ikeya, wasn't it? And the kill is back to 8-8. It was another good dig from Ikeya, who's coming off now as the next rotation takes place, but it really was super work from her. So a mere 1.56 m, you know. Russians towering over her. It shows volleyball's not just about being tall. Brilliant skill from Ikeya. Just came off the block indeed. 10-9. Got a touch off the Japanese player. So Valerie Zatsieva next to serve. Just came off the Japanese hand. As you can see there, quite clearly, it was off Mami Yokota. Let's go cross court with Yokota that time. Didn't quite work out. It's a technical timeout with a Russian lead of 3 points in this second set. the other stats so far. As you can see, extremely close, 34-33 in terms of points. Japan did take that first set though. It's 12-9 to Russia in the second. Stopping Japan that time. We do have Mikota Shima at the front of the court. They're the two attacking players for them. Those with the most number of spikes so far. The lead cut, a couple of points for Japan on the bounce. Back level. Just swerved out, didn't it? A few centimetres, that's all it takes. Take another timeout at 12-12.
Быстрее съем на высоте. На паузу пошла, тебе кусочек остался по линии. Не уложилась. Давайте, спокойно, работаем. Раз, и два, и три, ребята, не получается. Работайте вместе.
It's a better spike from Russia that time. They go back ahead. Yeah, it was always going to be tough for Russia, wasn't it? Mikota doing the damage. Second top scorer in that first set with 3 points as Inui prepares to serve. Again, Japan on a nice little run here. That's brilliant work from Japan. How on earth did Yukaya keep that in? Just flung her hand out. I think it came off her wrist. And Russia ruining that. Look at that. Brilliant defense. And they made the most of it. That's another good dig. This time from Inui. General defensive play has been so good from Japan. Can't quite keep that one. Nevertheless, it was a nice run for Japan. Back at 14 all. This one might be a close second set. It's time for Vorobiever again to serve. That's better from Russia and their own libero, Kristina Kornosova. In your picture there. Brilliant defensive play from the other libero, Yuka Ikeya, a few seconds ago. Fans love that. Off the block and a point for Russia. It's better from them. That's what Lazareva is so good at. She was the top scorer in the first set with 6 points. Been one of the stars of this volleyball tournament so far. And Lazareva uses a technical timeout again with Russia 2 points clear.
Даже ускоряться не надо, поэтому ты на месте стай так, чтобы можно было обработать. Это наши мячи, мы их отодвинули от сетки.
So Russia lead by 2 points. Vorobtseva, the captain, is ready to serve. Well, the dig was good, but not quite good enough. Asking a lot of Inui is that, so nice little advantage now for the Russians, 3 points. Cross-court attack from Shima. 1m75. She had a good leap there. Frustration. Vorobtseva was hoping to keep that in play, but she couldn't. Yokota. They just kept at it, Russia, didn't they? Spike after spike, it kept coming back at them. But eventually, Dokimova doing the job. That one was put straight out. So the libero comes back on, Kornosova, Kristina Kornosova. They have some defensive work to do. The libero in the red. Oh, nicely done. Really intelligent play. Mayo Ikawa is finding the space. Shima to serve. Oh, brilliant defensive work, and Japan have the point. They just never give up. This team from Japan, look at this. Inside, keeping it nice and simple. With a right hand spike down the line. Chinami Furuya. Some big points coming up now. Russia a point ahead. it on the line? It was. Successful spike. It's a nice angle to look at it. Did it come off the block? Yeah, it came off the block, even if it landed out. So a point for Japan. And we're back level. Remember, Russia were 18-15 ahead. It's going to be tough for Russia to get back. Advantage Japan. What can they do with it? It's long, a point for Japan, and as you can see, they're absolutely delighted with that. This time there was some good defensive work from Russia. Couldn't make the most of it. That one was hit well long. Japan have the lead. Talk about frustration for the Russians. That overhead set was good. That's better from Russia. Certainly have the talent and experience to get back into this match. There's a nice overhead there. No mistakes for Lazareva. Coming on for Novik for this rotation. The job again, and again it's Inui. Japan suddenly have a 21-20 lead. Some of the Russians, like they don't know quite what's hit them. One-point lead for Japan. Ikawa with the serve. And another point goes the way of the team in white. The high-fiving in front of me, led by Ken Namato. Look at that. Looked like it could be Russia's point, but the block was good. And suddenly, Japan have a set in their sight. Absolutely delighted. Mami Yokota. Timeout, and Russia really have some work to do here. Andrei Voronkov to change the momentum. Japan to ahead.
Я говорю, играем спереди, все. У тебя все, что играется, спереди проходит. Зачем фастами, кормишь?
So Japan lead by 2. They certainly have the momentum because they were 18-15 down, remember. Took a touch off the block, so that's a Russian point. Much needed too. It's a nice angle to look at it. As you can see, it came off Inui. Notice that Inui. Frustration for the outside hitter. Ksenia Smirnova with pressure on her. Yeah, it was a useful serve from Smirnova, wasn't it? Russia taking the point by the scruff of the neck, and we're back level. We're at money time in the second set. Japan against Russia in the semi-final of the women's volleyball competition. And Japan really playing with a smile on their face. It's good to see they are really enjoying their volleyball here. Win or lose the point, really are enjoying playing this. I'm quite sure if it's the same for Russia. As you can see, tension on the faces of the team in blue, with the favourites, defending champions. And that's gone straight out. Japan lead after trailing 18-15. They lead 23-22. Matsui. This high set, can Japan do something with it? No, not that time. She's doing the job. This is a really tense end to the second set. Good dig that time from Matsui, not quite coming off. Russia side out, advantage Japan. It's 23-24, and it's a set point for Japan. How much of a risk, I wonder, will Takaso take with this? Set point Japan, but they do serve. It's a big, big point. Russia stay in it. Comes to Kasu. So whoever gets 2 points ahead now will take the set. Another good dig for Russia. They're defending really well here. Nice high set it was. And Lazareva again. She's the key weapon. Russia have the advantage. Set point for Russia this time. A double touch. No, Russia have the points and Russia have the set. Good reactions there from the Russians, and they have taken that set 26-24. That was the match, the set point that puts the match at 1 set all. It's 1-1 in this semi-final. ready to go for the third set. One set each between Russia and Japan in this semi-final. A couple of stats for you. Top scorer so far, no surprise, Anna Lazareva for Russia. The Russian opposite hitter, 12 points so far. For Japan, Chinami Furuya, who's the outside hitter with 9 points, and another 6 points for Mikoto Shima. Close so far, I'd expect. This is a repeat of the final 2 years ago. It was won by Russia 3-1. I wonder if we'll go the same way this time. We're ready to go with set 3. First point of the set. Lazareva again, top scorer. Novik serves. Started his third set, best of 5, remember. It's gone out. Andrei Voronkov gave his team a real talking to after that second set. Not a happy coach, one has to say, despite the fact they won the second set. A bit of a spring in their step. It's set to the Russians. As you can see, 6 points for Inui so far. He's second top scorer after Furuya. Still in play. You just see Anna Lazareva warming up on spikes. If she gets going, it's going to be very, very hard to stop for Japan. Vorobieva is going to serve. For the first time. Oh no, it's gone off a Japanese hand. She thought that was long. It turns out it's an ace. 4-1, a really good start for Russia. We saw a lot of that when he started the first set. Bypassing the middle blockers. A little dink. As I was saying at the beginning of the match, it's a huge height advantage for the Russians. Average 1.87, only 1.7 for Japan. That's a good dig. Keep Japan in it, and again. Hard work is worth it. Japan get the point. Nami Yokota. No stopping Lazareva there. Russia can maybe keep playing it to the opposite hitter. And if Lazareva can keep up that form, certainly going to make Russia the favourite. The biggest hitter on court. There's more to volleyball than that. Evdokimova puts it back in play. Russia side out. She comes straight off. Has that gone wrong? There was no touch. A mistake for Speraskata. Cross court, miscued Well, Lazareva didn't have the best set in the world to play with. This time Japan make the most of it. Quality of the set is not quite there. And Japan noticeably, and the setter and the spike are much closer to each other there. Lazareva again. Meter 91. The Russian opposite hitter, who is now serving, takes some stopping. And again, doing the job. In the city of Tambov. Lazareva, same town as Spetskate. Already 16 points, as you can see, top scorer on court. Russians playing better now. Much better communication between the players, and they're finding Lazareva shot after shot. That's their big weapon, not a secret weapon. So she's been their top scorer so far. Timeout with the Russians ahead. Technical timeout is over. A 2-point lead. It's the best spell of the match so far. They lost the first set. They have to scrap for the second. And the woman with the ball in her hand, Lazareva, is doing the job, the top scorer. Serves again. Oh, nicely done. Japanese captain Inui just kept the ball in play earlier on, but it didn't really give the Japanese any kind of momentum. And this is a nice spell for Russia. What can Japan do with this? Should have an advantage on the music, cleverly so. Nice little run for Russia is over. They'll be happy with that. Goes fully up. Sadekane coming on. And it's worked again for Japan. A little dink over the blockers. It's back to 9-8. A rueful smile in the face of one or two of the Russian players. They've used that trick a lot. It's come off. 2 front court players, 3 front court players bypassed. Remember, the winner of this match will face Hungary or Italy in the final. Relive. That time it's a little bit too long. Cross-court spike. Well, they can't all come off. Been successful so far. Certainly put everything behind that, didn't she? A nice high set for Kornosova. So we're back to 10-9. It's looking like another close one. Well, 3 points for the team in blue. So save up. Middle blocker up to serve. That was a poor defence from Russia that time. Sveskata will be disappointed with that first touch. And back to 11-all. After a 4-1 early lead for the Russians. It's better. Stopping Novik that time. Three-point for Russia. They'll take a 1-point lead. A match that's just getting tighter and tighter. There's really nothing in it at the moment. Russia have the big hitter in Lazareva, but Japan playing really well as a team. Big high serve that time from Vorobyeva. Good block from Lazareva that time. Ambitious serve. Didn't come off that time. Zetseva comes on for the libero. So we expect Kornosova coming off. I'm sure we'll see her back very soon. As Russia build a narrow advantage again. Matsui with the margin just a single point. Yuka Sawada. And another 3-point for Russia. Showed that Kennemoto will be a little bit disappointed with that. So it's a 2-point lead for Russia in the middle of this third set. One set apiece. Technical timeout. Those are the details so far, midway through this third set. Two teams that have been pretty much perfect so far. They both picked up 9 points in 3 games in the group stage. And both won their quarterfinals 3-0. Russia beating the Czech Republic. Japan overcoming Germany quite easily in the quarters. No doubt these are the 4 best teams left: Russia, Japan, Italy and Hungary. Let's see who will get the medals, with Russia 2-point advantage for the moment. Now it was set up again by a big spike from Lazareva. Japan were always struggling after that. Another quick timeout as we see that winning point for Russia. We've won the last 3 Universiade competitions in women's volleyball. Brave person to bet against them again this time. No doubt the favourites, but they're being pushed all the way by Japan. From the Japanese. This is the best position Russia have been in the match so far. 4-point lead. One set each. Nazareva now serving. Very good period this is for Russia. A 5-point lead. It's looking very good for them indeed. Improving their spiking. Defensive work is better as well. So that's a 3-point. The message is it's not too serious. This kind of lead, taking a bit of a risk. Japan have a lot of work to do here. 4-point deficit. Good dig, but it doesn't make any difference. Japan win the point on the serve. They needed that. Relive, there's no stopping that. Very little that Japan can do And, a player of the height and the talent, ability. Anna Lazareva gets going. Spetsvika's serving wasn't the best last time out. They've got the point, they'll be happy with that. Delighted with that. For once, a bit of miscommunication in the Japanese players. Wasn't the best dig. Struggling after that. It's a very handy lead indeed, 21-16. Japan technical timeout, and they have a lot of work to do if they're going to save this third set. Spetsvika is going to serve with Russia very well placed in this third set. They've improved massively after a bit of a dodgy first set, scraped through the second, but they're dominating at the moment. And Japan are finding Anna Lazareva will be too hot to handle. Good dig that time from Kornosova, keeping Russia in it. Good blocking from Japan. Really good work at the net there to reduce the gap when they really needed it. Couldn't afford to go 22-16 behind. Still an uphill battle, but look at that blocking work at the net. Still big advantage for Russia though, with a 4-point lead. She goes again, Lazareva. Russia very well positioned now to take this third set. Just need to keep doing the simple things well. It should go their way. Ksenia Smirnova. We've seen that before, haven't we? It's worked more often than not. Inui with the points. Over the middle blockers and into the gap. But it's still a big advantage for Russia. Huge spike and a great dig as well. Well, it's going to land out indeed. It was good work from Russia, despite some brave defensive work from Japan. Spiking just a bit too powerful, wasn't it? I think Elena Novik knows. The momentum is swinging Russia's way. Oh, it's gone out, and it's a point for Russia, and they're on the verge of taking this set now. With a 24-18 lead, surely no way back for Japan in set 3. Only lost one set ahead of this match. I think they're going to lose a second one here. Novik again. I think you can be sure of Japanese women, they will scrap till the very end. Brilliant mentality. It's been drilled into this team from Ken Nomoto. But they're facing another set point. Is it in? It certainly is. And the Volleyball has spiked well. Russia have the set and they have the advantage in this semi-final. They lead by 2-1. They've improved massively in that second set. And there was no stopping Maria Vorobieva. 2-1, 25-18 the score. Russia in control. Fourth set ready to get underway in Napoli, about 100 kilometers southeast of Naples, where the bulk of these Universiade are taking place. Hope you're enjoying the coverage so far. We've had an exciting game here. Arguably the two best teams we'll see in this volleyball competition. It's a repeat of the 2017 final. That went Russia's way, 3-1. I wonder if we'll have the same story here. One thing's for sure, Japan need to start well, because Russia really had some momentum going in set 3. It started quite evenly, 11-all, but then Russia just got stronger and stronger. And then Novik ready to serve again. It's a good start for Russia. And the top scorer so far, no surprise, Anna Lazareva, with 20 points for the opposite hitter. She was really getting going in that third set. Vorobieva, whose spike won that third set with 12 points. Top scorers for Japan, Inui and Furuya with 11 apiece. Been a perfect start for Russia. First 3 points, always handy, isn't it? Good a lead, puts the pressure on Japan. Finally, they get a point, leaping for joy. I knew they needed that one. Certainly the team getting behind them. Players not on court, cheering their teammates on. Super dig. And Sawada, and it's come off. Excuse me, it was Ikawa. Great athleticism and anticipation. A couple of much needed points for Japan. Relive has come off the antenna, and that means a lost point from 3-0 to 3-3. Point for the Russians. Remember, if they win this set, they are in the final, guaranteed a medal. That's better. Perfect spike. Evdokimova. She's the player. We'll look to get another point for Russia. On the serve. Not that time. Side out, and Japan are back level. Well, Russia will not at all be happy with that, because nothing particularly special in that serve. It should have come back at the Japanese, and it didn't. Have a look at that. Miscommunication. Wasn't the best dig. Well, I think that was the problem, wasn't it? Gave no chance for a set. And good little run for Japan from 3-0 down to 6-5 ahead. Oh, again, that's not the best defensive work from Russia, although Lazareva nearly turns it out, but no, Japan have done it again. It was a poor reception, one has to say, although Lazareva put in another big spike. You can see the frustration again on the faces of the Russian blockers. What a good run for Japan. It just gets better and better. They've won 8 of the last 11 points, and suddenly they're looking good in the second set as the Russians take a technical timeout. We're down to the last 4 in this women's volleyball competition. There were 4 groups of 4 initially. The top 5 of the last event qualified automatically. That was Russia, Japan, Ukraine, Chinese Taipei, Thailand. Hosts Italy qualify automatically. Continental quotas were filled by the USA, China, Germany and Argentina. And the wildcards, Brazil, Canada, the Czech Republic, Hungary have been a sensation here, Mexico and Switzerland. And we are down to the last four. This is the first semi-final. Russia against Japan. Can Japan keep this good run going? One back for Russia. Not a worried looking Elena Novick. It's another big star so far this tournament, Anna Lazareva. Brilliant dig from Konosova. Got over. It's good defense from Russia that time, it really is. But it just falls the wrong way as far as they're concerned. And high fives all around for Team Japan. Sitting in front of me, they're on their feet. It's one of those points that does build the confidence. Russia scrapping for everything, can take nothing away from them. Finally, excellent work from Tamaki Matsui. That's why Japan lead 9-6. No one's going to stop that. Overhead set and nicely executed from the top scorer, Anna Lazareva. How many times have we seen it go to that number 2 position on the court, right side? The Russian blockers doing their job, and it's back at 9-9. Russia getting 3 points on the bounce. So ebbed and flowed this third set. Fourth set, excuse me. Inouye looking to emulate Lazareva. That's possible, it's just about done. A rare appearance for Ayaka Sugi, the number 2. To the front of the court. Look out for her. Huge spike that time. Vorobyeva determined that wasn't going to come back. That time for Japan. That's gone Russia's way. Just landed out as a relief for the team in blue. Yeah, wasn't much in it, was there? But a clear red flag. Russia have a slight advantage in set 4 here. It's 1 point better for them. Andrei Voronkov still barking out orders from the side of the court. There he is, your picture. (13-11). Suddenly Japan have a lot of work to do. Remember, if they lose this set, the match is lost. Kill blocks for the Russians, and they expect with the very tall players at the net, they would dominate Japan in that statistic. Yeah, nice high set, and killed with aplomb. Kotoshima. Good position there, coming off the court, getting a nice angle. Make it really hard for Russia to defend. Inouye again. A repeat of this match in the men's quarterfinals, incidentally. Russia against Japan, this semi-final action. Two nations that bring very strong teams to the volleyball competition at the Universiade year in, year out. This is the 30th Universiade, remember, 60th anniversary. It's the 5th time it's come to Italy, after Turin in 1959. And 1970, Rome in 1975, and Sicily in 1997. Oh, that's long. Yeah, that's gone wide, and that's a point for Russia, and a big one. It was a big call. It went cross-court again, and just out. The Russian players all with their eyes on the line judge. And that's a nice angle to look at. Yeah, it was out by quite a distance, wasn't it? Russia in a very nice position now. Don't need to do anything too special now, just win the points on reception, not make too many mistakes. And simple. Andrei Voronkov will see his side in the final. Only lost 2 sets so far in this competition. They lost one to Canada, the second set going 25-19. Apart from that, they've won every set, apart from the obvious one at the start of this match. Russia living up to their pre-tournament billing as favourites, but still work to do, only 16-12. Spike that time from Spetskaita. Looking very good now for Russia, isn't it? They are upping their game. The body language is there better, isn't it? You can see they're beginning to enjoy themselves, and this time they've lost a point, but did look rather tense at the beginning of the first set, didn't they? The Russians. They're playing with a bit more rhythm. Four points the deficit. Japan must win this set. It's a high set. Big spike, and it's a good one. Spurts Kaita again. Too hot to handle. Cries of Nippon, Nippon, Japan, Japan from the sidelines. A great team ethic running through this volleyball team, but it's going to be enough. Russia looking very good. And have that point at least. .4 points the gap. Has that gone out? No, it's a point for Russia. It was a decent overhead set from a Novik, not for the first time. Big summer for many of these Russian players who represent the national team as well. There's Olympic qualifying in August, and this Universiade will be the perfect way to start the summer. 4 points the gap. High throw on the serve there. It's long. Point for Japan. They're holding on. Technical timeout for Russia. Looking for a fourth win in this competition on the bounce. Remember, this Universiade held every 2 years, and it's been domination for Russia in recent years. As I've mentioned, beat Japan 2 years ago. 2015 in Gwangju, they beat Ukraine in both the men's and women's final. Well, it's now or never for Japan. They need to claw back this gap of 3 points to win the set, and from their point of view, hopefully push it into a fifth, but it's looking good for Russia. Good defense from Russia there. Lovely dig from Kurnosova. This is a fascinating point that's gone the way of Japan. They needed to work to get that point, didn't they? Up to 2 points. And it was a poor reception. From Vorobyeva, and she knows it. This level, you need to deal with that better than she did. It's only 1 point now. Chance for Japan. And that was good defence that time from Russia, you have to say. From 2 and 3 of their players. With some excellent digs. Showing their all-round skills. And especially not for the first time. Kristina Kornosova, the libero, doing superbly well. Two points the lead. It was as big as 5 not so long ago. Now, let's see what kind of serve Spetskaya has. It's a flat one. Yeah, it was a good set that time, wasn't it, from Kornosova? A little bit of relief on the faces of the Russian players. They sensed a Japan comeback, but the gap is 3 points. We're coming towards the end of the 4th set of this semi-final between Russia and Japan. Universiade action. Hope you're enjoying the volleyball here. We've had an entertaining game. Japan taking the first set. Russia have roared back, but Japan are clinging on. There is a healthy 3-point gap though. The first to 25 will get the set. Nice high set. Can Russia make the most of it? Come back at them. Needed some good defence from Kornosova, and Japan have the point. They just refused to give up, this Japanese team. Silver medalists 2 years ago. They have 3 survivors from that match, you know. Marisa Inui, Ayaka Sugi and Mami Yokota. We've seen a lot of them over the course of this match. All the Russians, Kornosova, Rusu and Riseva were there 2 years ago, looking for another gold medal. Favourites, but only just. One's going to float out, and another vital point for Russia. They're within 3 of victory. Ksenia Smirnova to serve with Russia 3 points away. And that will be a very hard-fought victory, one has to say. You can be absolutely sure Japan will give everything till the end. Yeah, it was a nice overhead set from Novik. On the spike, need I say, Anna Lazareva yet again. Clever work again from Japan and from Inui, reducing the deficit to just 2 points. No stopping Russia that time. There's going to be a match point. simple. But Novik, the set. And Vorobjeva with the responsibility now. It's match point for Russia. And Russia have it. Russia are in the final, 25-21 in that final set. I think it's relief more than anything else. They were pushed all the way by Japan. But we've seen a super display from Anna Lazareva, who led the way. Spikes unstoppable. And Kristina Kornosova, the libero, with an outstanding display as well. But Japan, a little unlucky. They really pushed the defending champions all the way. But Russia having a little bit too much. Extra height at the net did count. They had a huge height advantage. And Japan will know they've given everything. And, I don't think that Ken Namoto can really take anything away from his players. Beaten by a slightly better team on the night. But my word, it was close. With 25-21 the score in the first set for Japan, but Russia came roaring back, 26-24, 25-19, 25-21, led by their captain Maria Vorobjeva. Solid performance for Russia. They're in the final. They've still only lost 2 sets this week, so it's a bit tough on Japan after winning that first set. So Japan, they're still in with a chance of a medal, of course. They will go into the bronze medal match. But it's Russia in the final. They've beaten Japan by 3-1. They definitely have a medal. Which colour will it be? They will play in the gold medal match.